Well, it was a he said this weekend after the current White House resident insisted he never had a conversation with James Comey about Michael Flynn's investigation, but Comey may have an unlikely ally on his side, Don Jr. And here's what Don Jr. had to say.
You and I both know my father a long time.
Well,
when he tells you to do something,
yes.
Guess what? There's no ambiguity in it. There's no, hey, I'm hoping. You and I are friends. Hey, I hope this happens, but you got to do your job. That's what he told Comey. And for this guy, as a politician, to then go back and write a memo, oh, he felt so threatened, but he didn't do anything.
Well, he did write a memo.
Well, people are sort of pointing out, Don, that you might not want to help confirm
Really?
that the conversation perhaps happened. But, you know, a father-son conversation is very different than when adults are talking to each other, or subordinates and, you know, presidents. So the president can't say, I want you to stop this right now. Can't do that as president. You have to go out and say, I hope.
Yeah, wink, wink.
Yeah, yeah.
That you're going to let this one go, right?
Yeah, but this kid is saying, basically, when he says, I hope, he really means you do it, right? Isn't that what he's saying?
No, you read it that way.
What
Yeah,
he's
that's how I
saying
heard
is
it.
that what he's saying is that his father would not do that.
Right.
He would say, do it.
Right.
And I'm saying that doesn't work in an adult-adult relationship. That's a parent to son. A parent will say to you, you do that, because they can. But as the, you know, new dude, he can't actually do that.
You're not going to do it to the FBI director.
He needs to leave the spin and the lying to the professionals. Sean Spicer, Kellyanne Conway. Those are the pros.
I don't think he was lying. Like, I think the way I read it was that he was saying, if my dad's going to tell you, if my dad's going to boss you around, it's going to be very clear, and he's going to be like, put an end to this based on his experience with his own father.
Yeah.
My issue, though, is with Comey, once again. How many... I watched this testimony and I just thought, this guy read to me as such a coward that you sat there for so long and you heard about how Comey felt and Comey, oh, this made me uncomfortable. And people say, did you do anything about it? Did you say anything to President Trump? Well, no, if I were stronger, maybe I would have.
That's an irrelevant point,
You know what?
really.
No, but it's not an
yes,
irrelevant
it is, because the truth of the matter is, who is lying?
Yeah, okay.
All right, according to PolitiFact, Donald Trump has lied 277 times in the past 2 years, okay?
That's fine.
Yeah, that's just the one they caught.
But he's also, Donald Trump has...
And Comey has not.
How do you know? How do you know he hasn't lied?
He's been working for...
You were willing to accept what he was saying about all the other stuff. Now, so you're stuck with it. He wasn't lying then, he's not lying now.
I don't know who's lying, but I think
you know who's lying.
Look, I don't know.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But
Comey is known for being a truthful person, and I will say this after watching the testimony again, because I did that over the weekend. None of the senators on that Intelligence Committee questioned his veracity.
That's right.
Not one during that testimony
That's fine, but it
questioned
doesn't
his
seem
veracity.
odd to you that if he were sitting there and he were witnessing obstruction of justice, if he were witnessing, this guy's a liar, let me take some memos, that he wouldn't open up, say something to the Senate Intel Committee, say something to the Justice Department.
He said to colleagues at the Justice
something to
Department.
Jeff Sessions and said, please don't leave me alone. I felt that when you watched the whole thing, you had to piece together a lot of things going on. The fact that he had never taken memos before, but felt that the action of writing a memo, it was merited in this situation. I think the idea that he kept saying, let's not parcel the words. I'm a grown man. I've been the head of the FBI. I felt differently this time.
Yes.
A lot of that stuff together started to create a picture for me that I was like, oh, okay.
It also seems weird to me, though, that he felt the need to take these memos on Trump, fine, but you didn't take memos on Loretta Lynch. And there you have him admitting, Loretta Lynch told me that I should not call this an investigation into Hillary Clinton. I should call it a matter. Then you have Loretta Lynch meeting with Bill Clinton on the tarmac.
Let's not muddy the waters as they tried to do. Let's not muddy the waters.